And we're back.
Hey, look, this is so embarrassing because you don't know how long it has been since I've been tracking this man down
Lies.
to do our new episode. Look, we haven't done one since Halloween, player.
Halloween was the last one?
And
Wow.
we did that before actual Halloween, Russ?
I think so.
Yeah. It was the weekend before because Halloween landed like a middle of the
A
week.
Wednesday or something, yeah.
So we haven't done a new episode because of him.
No, it's not me. It's definitely not me. You would set me up for failure. You'd be like, hey, yeah, let's do it on Wednesday. And then...
I mean, sometimes life did get in the middle, but most of the time it's just like, my schedule, because he's a busy man over here,
Not making my millions.
Hey, just working for the man.
Just working for the bed.
No, yeah, but
Taking it up like Diddy.
We haven't had a chance to, to come together. I mean, we have hung out.
Yeah, we hung out,
not a
but
problem.
you would always say, nah, I'll be like, let's go record. Nah.
Well, because
Change the mood, kinda.
We'll talk about it in the middle of Home Depot. And you're like, let's record right now. Here. Doesn't matter.
Well,
It'll be
you have
cool.
those mics. You have those mobile mics.
It's not about not being able to do it. You can pull out your phone and record yourself.
Exactly. We
Easy,
should do
right?
that.
What I'm talking about.
Our fans want to see that.
What I'm talking about is I like to be prepared for. I want to have the mic, the notes, whatever. You're more spontaneous when it comes to that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, we got to do this shit right.
Yeah. You're legit.
I'm too legit to quit.
I'm that ghetto rig. Yeah.
What?
You're legit. I'm the ghetto rig. The tape.
I don't know.
You don't know what ghetto means?
I'm not that black. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
Yeah.
pull up our shit, man.
Yeah.
Why don't we start it with? 'Cause
Hey, let's talk.
Since we haven't done this in a while, we have so much shit.
We
to
got
talk about
content.
now. Shit.
Yeah, let's start it off. We went to the Mark Anthony concert.
Yeah. So we went to the concert. It was very good.
It was good. It was here in Austin.
Yeah.
It was very good. He rocked it.
We did. At least I didn't know that his wife was such a big fan of Mark Anthony.
Yeah, she's
when
over
she
there
heard
crying.
that shit, she was like,
This is so
Yeah.
beautiful
Yeah.
right now. This
Yeah.
is a dream come true.
she cried more during the concert than probably is allowed.
Yeah.
But anyways, we went to the concert, but
The opener.
the opener, you know how every time there's a show, it doesn't matter if you're a freaking comedian, you always have someone open up the show. They're warming
Yeah.
up the crowd. Right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
You don't want Mark Anthony to go in code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
nah.
mean, they were ready for him. Though.
Oh, yeah. They were ready for it.
They bring this dude out as the opening act. He's a comedian, quotation marks, because it adds to the story. So this dude comes on, and he's telling his jokes. But I mean, I guess like people were expecting like maybe 10 minutes or so. But this motherfucker just keeps going and going. Probably more like I think it was like 20 minutes at least.
Oh, it was more than that.
And he wasn't that good. Some of the jokes were okay, but kind of like a dad joke or whatever. It was something silly, right? Then, you know how Hispanics are. Hey,
Ruthless.
They get impatient, and first it starts with like a little bit of like loud talking, like not paying attention. Then people like screaming, but you cannot really hear what they're saying. And then these motherfuckers start booing my boy
Booing him. Just straight booing him.
in the middle of his set.
Yeah.
Hey, ruthless.
He didn't get the point either. He went on.
No, I think he did get the point, but there's nothing he could do. Like
Hey, the thing
they're
is,
paying him to do a certain amount of time.
well, even at that, I mean, you want to get through your jokes too. I mean, because you're testing them. That's the thing about being a comedian is that you get no takebacks. Once it's out there, and if it's funny, it's going to circulate.
Once you say it,
Once you say it, it's going to circulate. It's not like like you get takebacks. You can do something else again.
right.
So they can only perform in front of a live crowd, I guess, all the time. I mean, that's the only way you know you're really funny.
Right. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was like
Can't pre-record it.
his set time was like, all right, you do the first 30 minutes of the show. That's what you get paid for. Well,
Yeah.
anyways, he got booed not only once.
Plenty of time, like at least three
So
times.
the first time he kind of played it off. He kind
It
of
wasn't that bad.
and this and that. Yeah, the heckling was not too bad. And then he does it again. Like he goes on for maybe a few more minutes. People realize that I guess they thought that just because they were screaming that he was gonna bring the singer out, the main act. And he's like, nah, man, you're gonna have to sit through this shit.
I still got more in the tank.
Yeah, he starts going through the fucking jokes again, and this time sooner than before, people start booing again.
Boy.
Boo! Get out! Whistling super loud, like
Yeah.
just messing up with him.
Kind of feel bad for him.
And he did it
But
again.
he's a comedian.
And again, that's his job. He's getting paid for that.
Yeah.
Who knows? How much do you think those people get paid?
I don't know.
Mark Anthony is a known guy.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I would have thought they would have had a better act.
Better open act.
For Mark Anthony? My wife is over here crying.
She's like, yeah, motherfucker, get out the stage. I'm ready.
Yeah, exactly. Like she's over here crying for the guy, and that's the best they could do.
Yeah.
I would say that was the worst part of the show. It didn't even involve Mark.
No,
Anthony.
the whole show.
whole show was
after he got
amazing.
booed enough and he got off, then the show starts, and it started pretty quick. A lot of times, sometimes they do a long ass intro and shit.
Yeah.
Like this man got to the point, he came, he sang some shit, and
My wife cried.
yeah, his wife cried, and someone threw a pair of panties
Oh, that's right.
to him.
And
And when he
sniffed
caught
them.
he's good. You can tell this is not the first time. So someone threw a pair of panties. He caught it. Black panties, I remember too. I don't know.
They were?
I don't know
I
why
thought they
I
were like
remember that.
red or something.
Nah,
I
they
don't
were
know.
black. You don't go red panties.
I don't know. I'm not a girl.
Man, I don't. Black panties are sexy.
Don't do white
okay, there you go.
panties.
Question: red panties or like? This is a little sidetrack, real quick. So, what kind of like lingerie do you like on a woman?
Boy shorts. I don't like thongs. Like boy. No, they're really called
Hey,
boy
yo.
shorts.
Hey, hold up. So you telling me you want your wife to look like a boy?
They're really called boy shorts. They're like cheeks. Hey, no diddy.
Nah, it's your wife. So. But
They're cheeks. I don't like thongs really. I mean, like if you're gonna wear a thong, you might as well wear.
what
an
about
outfit.
that lace shit? That's
Pretty nice. Like
like
see-through kind of.
Yeah, but like the little ruffles and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
That's kind of sexy.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Victoria's Secret.
I mean, I would have to agree too. Not necessarily boy shorts are pretty sexy.
yeah.
There's something like they look comfortable, but they look sexy at the same time. Hey, you get best of both worlds.
There you go.
So, anyways, I think boy shorts for sure. Thongs. I mean, I'll take them over like a regular pair of panties,
Grandma panties.
like grandma panties.
Yeah.
The ones that
Well,
you can see.
if she's wearing
she's
grandma
hugging.
pants, it's that time of
They
the
always
month.
grab the middle of the butt cheek. I mean, sometimes they even go out, right?
It grabs the legs.
I don't know. It grabs some.
The grandma panties.
And what about for men? Speedos or briefers?
Briefs all the way.
Briefers.
Yeah. What's up with you? Briefers.
Yeah, briefs. For
Briefs,
Sure. I
yeah.
used to wear Speedos in Cuba. They don't really have briefs over there. Everybody's
So hold up. So there's Goku's over there. People with spiked hair walk around with Speedos on.
hey,
Hey, you better chill out. I'll make him. Hey,
hey.
he bites, but not me.
No, but I'm talking about. Let's say if you go to the beach, right?
Yeah.
You wear Speedos. Everybody's wearing Speedos. Back in the day, now they probably use the same like bathing shorts that we use here. But back in the day, everybody was Speedo, man.
Bellies out and Speedos.
But you know how Cubans get when they get old, right? They get old and comfortable. First thing that grows is a beer belly. And you can tell that he was kind of jacked when he was young.
Yeah.
Because he got like broad shoulders,
Yeah.
like strong chest, traps for days, and then a big ass
A
gut.
good tan.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of Cubans just get
Tan well.
really dark.
Yeah, tan
Well,
well.
I mean, you're in the sun 24/7, man.
Shoot. I mean, we live in
There's
Texas.
no AC.
No, there isn't. But that's
And-
baking, though. And the sun is
and-
cooking. You're frying like in a
And
frying pan.
also, you're not inside of a car most of the time. You're walking or on a bike, so you're still gonna get sun on you.
Okay.
So it makes sense. Anyways, Speedo it up. Yeah, you see, we got sidetracked from Mark Anthony.
Perfect.
So, anyways, going back to the Mark Anthony thing, they threw the panties, and my boy sniff. Hey, you can also tell this is not the first time he did that shit. He was like,
I thought he opened it up
It's probably,
and then
hey,
tuck it
sometimes
away.
you gotta check, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe you got a little streak. How hard is that? I mean, not hard because the string is like right in between your butt cheeks. So some dude is gonna get
Baby
okay,
wipes.
Hear me out though, right?
Baby wipes.
If you go to the public restroom, there's no wipes there available normally.
Paper.
Right, there's toilet paper, but when do you wipe with just toilet paper?
No, but the thing is to really address your question is that your poop is supposed to be firm. So one wipe
Hey,
and a little bit of poop,
hey,
that's it.
but
in reality,
as you well know,
chocolate
that,
rain.
hey, that ain't always the case. It doesn't always come out like that. So, you know,
Chocolate rain.
so my whole point was with that is like, let's say you have a semi-soft. You're gonna have to wipe at least 3-4 times to get the booty hole and the surrounding area.
Hey, you just folded that thing like origami, and now it only fits on your finger. And you, oh damn it!
It's just your nail at that point.
Yeah.
Anyways, so there you go, right? So my whole point with this was that if
There was a point.
There was a point. Fool. Look, if women are riding with her thongs in between her butt cheeks, that means that it's just this is the booty hole and this is the thong.
Okay, all day, every day.
That close. So if you don't wipe too good or you leave something, everything goes into that string.
Okay, why are you telling me this? What's the point?
This is important. That's why he opened that shit up.
No,
He wanted to see.
he wanted to see the size.
That's
That's why.
Also, what a big bitch can. I'm sorry.
Wow.
A torta
Pan dulce?
can be good. Can smell good.
I didn't say that.
You have to be a fit, skinny girl. No,
It could be
we don't discriminate.
look. Sometimes you lift little weights, a lot of reps. Sometimes you lift high weights, and you go do it one time.
What you trying to work out? You know,
It just depends. Exactly.
If you want, strength, you do it very heavy once,
Exactly.
and then if you want, get lean,
Uh-huh.
mean cuisine, then you go with the lightweight. You just do it a lot.
Yeah, you gotta warm up with the lightweight to get to the heavyweights.
Or do you warm up with the heavyweight?
No, you do not want to do that. That's how you injure yourself. That's probably what you do. I got this. I got
Hey,
this.
OSHA over here. He came through with the rules and regulations.
Hey, speaking of OSHA, ODC, what's the guy who goes to? Remember I told you about him? The black guy. He's a comedian. He goes to these businesses. He said, "Yeah, my name is Agent Radcliffe, number 65713. I'm here with OSHA. OSHA Cares, Diversity Affairs, and we got a complaint about Jay. Where's Jay? Yeah, tell him to get out here. He just going in.
Get his motherfucking ass out here.
Yeah, get his motherfucking ass out here right now because I got something to say. We're gonna
And
see.
most people are like, you can't talk to us.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I can't.
Yeah, I'm from OSHA.
Yeah, and he'll make up. But didn't you say he went to jail?
Yeah, apparently
Impersonating?
one of them. No. He went to jail because I'll explain that too. He went to jail, I guess, because he's going into businesses, talking shit, disrupting them, and making these claims that are ridiculous.
Outrageous shit. Yeah.
Yeah, Jay only has sex with his baby mama at work, and then he tells the other girls, stuff like that. He's just going in, And so, yeah, but one of the things that why they take him serious is because, one, it's a 4-letter agency that he throws out there, right? And he has it on his shirt, too.
Right.
But people think he's saying OSHA. He's saying ocean. So he got you right there.
He got him right.
He got him right there.
Yeah, because I wasn't impersonating.
I was not.
It was ocean.
Ocean.
You heard wrong.
You heard
Hey,
wrong.
you
Exactly.
Know, you know how you people talk, right?
Whoa.
No.
You people.
Hold on.
Look.
Hey,
What did I tell you?
what
You could just swim. That's the only advantage. They call it Afro.
What I meant by that was,
You monkeys. Ooh,
isn't it called ebonics? Ebonics.
Sure. Ebonics. Yeah.
I'm good at that too.
I shotty. What it do? What it does?
That's your first.
Yeah. What it
This
cuz?
is the part where you can tell he's white.
What it do? Cuz you know what I'm saying? You ain't got that drip like I be dripping, you know?
Okay.
That drip drop.
That shit is from what?
Ice.
Hey, if my kids hear you now or your daughter, they'll be like, ugh,
Lame.
Lame, dad.
Lame.
What was
Drip.
like something that we used to say back in high school? Like back then.
Man, that's whack. Do people say that?
Whack. I think you can still call it.
No, they say cap.
No, right now, yeah.
They say cap.
Caposaurus Rex.
Yeah. We used to be like, man, that's whack. Now they be like, cap.
Yeah.
And give you that funny look,
son,
cap.
My son be like, he has the same jokes as his mom does. Terrible jokes.
I thought she's the funny one.
She ain't funny. She's a little funny, but not that funny. Anyways, he comes and he's like, yeah, Dad, that's why you were Capricorn, because you always capping. Like, this motherfucker. Yeah.
Anyways, you want to talk? Let's talk about some of the topics.
Hold on. So, Mark, just to close this out,
Okay.
Mark Anthony, he smelled some panties, and he kept them, right?
Well, he took them. He secured the panties.
Probably
Doesn't
has
mean
a
he kept them.
box back there.
Yeah, he's probably like, ew.
Yeah. Or maybe it didn't smell too good.
Maybe.
So what would be your response? Really quick thought. If you were an artist and someone threw panties at you and you smelled it, you like not necessarily because you wanted to, but you catch a whiff, and you know that shit burning, right? Were you just like throwing back? Like, nah.
No,
you
you just smile.
You put it in your pocket. You nasty
I
one.
guess because you want they're a fan of you.
You're gonna smell like a Chinese market in your pockets all day long. You ever been to a Chinese market on Lamar?
Nah, no.
Yo, when the doors open,
it smells like something was left out in the sun.
I'll be honest, man. It smells like coochie. Like left out the refrigerator.
Broken.
Bean days in the counter.
Chalupa.
Fish.
Yeah.
You know? But then, I mean, the food is good. It smells kind of funky, but the food is good.
Yeah.
We used to go there to buy, they have a lot of Hispanic stuff there, too. Hey, you try to cater to the zone, because Lamar, there's a lot of Hispanics around there.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my old stomping grounds, too.
Lamar,
Rambert. Hey, East Austin. Holding it down. No, it was a rough place back then, and I'm pretty sure right now it's not any better.
well, you turned out all right.
Yeah, but, you know, I'm one of the few.
One of the few.
That's
the
a
proud.
That's a lot of soldiers that failed those grounds.
It was ground zero over there.
Ground zero.
Yeah.
So, all right, let me check. Hold on.
Oh, my God.
What are we doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
We got this little note about what we're going to talk about. So it says, these are stories. We already talked about the motherfucker.
How'd you just jump from Lamar Rubber to let me check? And
Yo,
I'm thinking you're going to check something at Lamar Rubber.
I said, let me check what's next, man. So, okay, we got done with through panties, and now it says here, homeless giving story.
Yeah, it's not a funny story. It's just one of those homeless stories where, like, okay, so what happened was I was joining the military, right? It was me and my recruiter, and so we went to the mall to like eat or like attempt to recruit other people. That's what they have you do, you know. Army's
You one of those
messed up.
annoying motherfuckers?
Yeah, you be out there. They're in uniform. You be out there to be like, hey, go talk to him, see if you recruit someone. You know, yeah, they
Does
use
it actually ever work?
I don't know.
Like
I
how
don't know.
often?
But they're trying to, you know, they got to make a quota. So they're trying to make that quota.
They'll tell you, hey, you got at least stuck 60.
Yeah. Hey, you got any friends? Your buddies? I know you got buddies that want to go. And yeah. But anyway, so we were in the mall, right? And this guy comes up to us. He looks clean cut, you know, everything. And he's like, hey, guys, I don't mean to bother you. I'm a reverend at a local church here. And I locked my keys in my car. You know, my bag, my phone is in there. And I just need, you know, a little bit of money so I can get the tow truck here and, you know, pop the lock or, you know, get a lock
That
popper.
sounds fishy, bro.
Yeah, you know, but he was over there using like the Lord's name in vain and stuff like that. And so we were like, okay, let's, you know, he's like, I'll even take you to the car and show you. And so he takes us to the car. He's like, yeah, it's right there. You know, there's my bag right there. And
The
it's
Lord's
right
name in vain.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yo.
yeah. So then we go back and we go to the ATM, and while we're in the ATM, he's praying over us. Lord, protect these guys. You know, they're doing such a blessing for me. Lord, please. You know, he's doing all that stuff. We give him the money, and then he goes about his way. We go about our way, right? It ends like that. However, that was in 2007 when I joined the military, right? So around like May, really towards April, end of April, right? About 4 years later, so 2010, 2011, he's like, hey, you remember that guy when I recruited you? We were at the mall and he asked us for money. I'm like, yeah, I caught him doing it again. Same exact thing. Same exact.
To him?
The same guy with the same exact story.
Yeah, but he did it to your friend again?
He tried to get him again.
With the same story?
With the same exact story at the same mall.
I mean, you got to think about it, right? Look, it's your...
He's doing that for a very long time. That's crazy. He's gotten a lot of people. He's successful.
And the story is still the same.
It's still the same.
I guess it works.
Clearly, 3 years later.
And he praying over you and shit. I knew
at the ATM.
As soon as you say this motherfucker started praying over you guys, I'm like, yeah, this is over. This is how you get these motherfuckers.
So he confronted the guy. He's like, hey, look, you got me like 3 years ago. You better stop. I'm gonna call the police. And so that was the end of that right there. But yeah, he could still be out there, you know, on the streets, still getting people.
Still running the same scam.
Yeah. Then there was another story. I was in Georgia for some training. I think it was like airborne school or something. And this guy comes up to me. This guy's like, hey, I'm not even going to play with you. I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry as hell right now. He's like, man, if you could give me some, it's like, get some eat. We're in front of McDonald's. Get some eat, man.
He came straight like
he came straight. Hey, like, I'm not even going to play with you. I'm going to tell you the truth. I am hungry, man. I'm hungry. And so I was like, well, I'll just go in there and buy it for you. So I go inside.
Hold on. Yo. Hey, yo, my man.
Yeah, he
didn't even say my name. He's like, I don't know, Rodney or something. He just straight came up to you and dropped that shit.
There you go. That's how it was.
Forget what people say. I'm hungry.
Yeah, fuck what you heard. I'm hungry, man. Yeah, so I go inside. I wasn't going to give him cash. I go inside and I buy him something. I didn't think about him like a meal, something like that. And I give it to him. He just walks off. He doesn't even eat it. He doesn't even eat it. He just walks off with it.
So did he want the food or not?
The way he came up to me, hey, I'm not even going to lie. I'm hungry, man. I give him the food. I guess you weren't that damn hungry. He just walks off. He just takes the bag and walks off. I guess you're not that damn hungry, huh?
So did he eat it?
I don't know. That's the thing, man. If you go up to someone, you're like, hey, man, I'm hungry. I'm not even going to lie. I'm hungry, man. You would think he would scarf that thing down right then and there. He just takes the bag and walks off. So I know that's not what he originally wanted.
Oh, my fucking God, bro.
Yeah, I got. I was like 21 or 20 actually. I was 20 at the time. No, 21. I was 21. Yeah, so I got.
So you think that he was just wanting your money? Look, my eyes are just. I'm crying.
Yeah. Clearly, he wanted the money because if you were that damn hungry, like you say you are, right? You would scarf it down right then
there
and there.
On Desaw and
Desaw. Go ahead.
Desaw and and what's his other? Metric. No, Palmer. Yeah,
okay.
It's Palmer. Right there, I saw a guy do that in front of me. Well, something like that. He was asking for money.
Uh-huh.
And I don't remember if he was asking like with his kid or not. No, I think he was by himself. But his sign didn't say anything specific, which to his credit, he wasn't saying, "Oh, I want food. I want money for food or I want work."
Yeah.
Someone in front of me gave him money. And he walked, literally when he got, I think it was like, I don't know, enough to buy 2 bottles of wine from CVS on the corner, the same corner that he was asking for money.
Uh-huh.
He went in there. Oh, there you go. So he crossed the street and went into CVS. I got down because I was going to the same CVS, and I see the homeless dude with the money that he had just gotten buying 2 bottles of wine, big-ass bottles of wine. And he walked out there, and he was drinking in the corner.
He's an alcoholic. Serious.
Well, right. I mean, again, like, but you would think like, oh, if you're asking for money, it'll be for like food or
No. Rumberg. I mean, Dessau
yeah.
and Palmer. No.
No,
Dessau's not as bad as Rumberg, but
when you go further down,
yeah,
it gets a little
rough,
a little funky.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, that's probably what put him on the streets.
Yeah.
There you go.
I was just like, they got no shame.
Yeah.
Or like when you see those videos and shit, like where they buy them food and they'll like slap them out of their hands or something, or like throw it on the ground, not eat it. Basically the same thing that guy did.
Exactly. I just got a milder treatment.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So what's next?
Let's talk about my HEB incident.
No, hold on, man.
No. Let's go to that one because that one's an incident.
Let's go. Okay, it's an incident.
You heard of the term a nigga moment?
Oh shit! You had one?
Not really, but almost.
All right, tell me all about it. Come on.
Yeah, so we're at the HEB. This one right here, right? The older one, but it's the one we prefer to go to, right? Yeah. So we're at that HEB, and we wanted to get more propane for the heater outside, right?
Right.
So I take the propane tank, where we park. I'm walking inside with the propane tank, right? Right before I get inside, right? There's a guy. He's like, no propane. You got to take the propane out. Don't bring the propane in here. It's got to go down there. You got to put it there. Just go out there.
Rude.
He's just going off at me, pointing and yelling, just going off at me, right? And I'm like, hey,
chill
out. Like, we're good, man. Right. My bad. He's like, yo, you just got to take it over there and just put it there and someone will get it.
Hey.
Yeah.
He was fed up.
Yeah, he was going there. So, I'm cool. So I turn around and I just start, I go outside like I'm instructed to, and I go towards the propane. It's on the other side of HEB, right? So I'm walking over there and I'm talking shit to my wife.
About the guy?
Yeah, of course, I'm like, man, damn, like, come on, man, freaking retard, And so I get there and this motherfucker pops up. He's like, yeah, you just set it right there. Someone come and get it. I'm like, this still here? I thought I left you back there.
You got to say something, bro.
So I'm like, okay, cool. So I leave it there. I go inside, right? My wife is already inside. I just told her to go inside, go to the counter and pay. Right. But he stops me. He's like, hey, you just leave it there and pay. So I go inside and I go to the customer service counter, right, where she's at. And so my wife is talking to the lady, whatever the price is and stuff like that. I'm like, man, y'all security is tight here. I just got yelled at about almost bringing propane into the store. He's just yelling and pointing and stuff like that. And I'm talking shit to the clerk. This motherfucker's right behind me.
Hey, yo.
Drinking water. Right
just
behind
looking
me.
at you.
Just looking at me. And so I'm like, oh, shit. So we pay. I get the receipt. And I walk outside, to get the propane. And so
tell me you see him.
halfway, like just about there, he's like, propane stage? I'm like, yeah, motherfucker. In my mind, I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, you saw me, just pay it. And he's like, I need to see the receipt. Company policy.
He said that?
Yeah.
When he said that, he was guilty from the beginning because he's like, nobody asked you if that was company policy. That could be just a regular question.
Yeah.
You got to back up your shit like that.
So I show it to him, and then he's like, oh, okay. And so he unlocks it, and then lets me go. Well, gives it to me, and then I put it in.
Hey, you should have put your paws on that.
But, nah. But funny thing is, I think he was autistic. I think he's on the spectrum.
Damn,
seriously, yeah.
You let me say put pause on that motherfucker, and then you're gonna break that shit down.
Watch your mouth.
Maybe sometimes those people don't get like visual cues and whatever.
And the more I interacted with him, I'm like, yeah, he's on the spectrum.
There wasn't something right.
Yeah, he's on the spectrum because he a social. He doesn't have that social like
right.
Because a normal person would be like, hey, sir, excuse me. We don't allow propane here.
Like,
can you just? He was just pointing and yelling, pointing and yelling.
Damn, man.
I got cussed. Shit? Huh? I didn't get cussed out, but I was gonna say I got yelled at by someone on the spectrum. I didn't know they could do that. It's a superpower.
Wow.
Nah, but it was just funny, cause.
No, but it's wrong, but I think it's a natural instinct to like.
He takes his job very serious.
Well, not only that, but from your side too. If you see someone behaving like that with you, your first thought is not, oh, this person might have special needs.
Exactly.
Your person's like, oh, this dude is just being
Like,
an
what the
asshole.
fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, that's exactly what it
And-
is. You know, especially when you're working at a place, you know, you just don't come across everyone like that. And so, yeah, he was definitely on the spectrum. Just because, like, he kept popping up being weird. Not being weird, but, like, he doesn't have that social, like, bubble understanding of, like, hey, I need my space. Why are you so
he either
close?
doing too little or too much.
Exactly. And
Yeah, but they can be abrupt, like straight to the point. Like they don't sugarcoat anything.
yeah, he was just pointing and yelling.
Because in reality, if you think about it, like someone that's not considered to be in the spectrum, they might think the same thing that he thought to say, but they'll behave in a different way.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, sir, over here.
Yeah, sir.
Even
Hey,
though
sir.
is the 100th time that he's told someone
Exactly.
this is not the propane
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
So hey,
Yeah.
you almost got whooped.
I almost got the paws put on me.
Yeah.
He's about to take that propane and
This
knock me upside the
this
head.
Motherfucker's strong.
He got a little bit of that tism in him. That tism.
He'll grab you and throw you around. All right, I got one.
You got one? Let's hear what he got.
Remember, we were in the car, and I told you, look, this is gonna sound
Bad.
kind of
Good.
a no Diddy.
Uh-oh.
Well, we were talking about jacking off in the car. I don't know why we were talking about that. Oh, it was like,
What?
the kids don't know these days. Don't know how easy they have it because they have a phones, tablets, or whatever.
Oh,
Back in the
access
day-
to porn.
Right, back in the day, you had to scrounge
Yeah.
for whatever you could find. Really, you remember Cinemax with
Yeah.
the blurry titties, and sometimes you can see a little nipple, something.
No, back in the days, you know, you go to like the last channels and it's like,
Yeah, like that. So yeah, after hours, Cinemax, it was like the competitor to HBO.
uh-huh.
They would put adult movies, but you had to pay for that
Yeah.
subscription, right? But the signal was still coming through,
Yeah.
and you could see, it would be like a garbled up, whatever. You could hear the sound.
Yeah, you can hear the sounds, yeah.
So,
but it was
sometimes the
green,
sound,
purple.
Hey, let me tell you something. For you youngins, sometimes the sound.
You have
is
to
enough.
imagine.
Hey, that's enough. That's that, like adding a little bit of butter to your pancake, and that's sometimes enough.
See, back in the day, you had to have a strong imagination.
Oh, yeah.
Nowadays,
So, and then I always, at that age, I was in Cuba, so I kind of compared to what I had to go through over there. There's more access here. You got a bunch of magazines. You
Yeah.
got video stuff like that.
it's everywhere.
Over there, at least when I was there was no videos. There was no. Well, I mean, a lot of people don't have TVs at their house, so
Yeah.
they're watching nothing. Obviously, there's no electronics because this is back in like 90, 96, 97, 98, around that time.
No cell phones.
Nothing. And there's no magazines because it's illegal. So I don't know. I was in middle school. I want to say I was in 7th grade, maybe. So what's that age? Around 11?
Sure.
And I've been through my paces already with discovering myself, You know what I mean? So, but again, all imagination. There's nothing, no visual cues to go, for it.
You got to have a
So
strong one.
somehow, I don't know how I ended up in this. I don't remember this part of the story. I don't know how I ended up on top of a tree holding a magazine. I was in school, so I was in the school grounds.
Uh-huh.
Right at, let's say if you have the running track, there's a bunch of big trees. So I got on top of a tree, and I was waiting for someone to come and pick up the magazine.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, obviously, I'm just like going through the magazine, just front to back, back to front, so I can memorize some of this shit, right? For later. And I was like, shit, fuck it. I'll just rip a couple of pages. They're not going to know or miss a couple of pages. So I ripped 2 pages, scrambled them up, put them inside my pants. And then the people that came to get, so mind you, I'm 11, 12.
Uh-huh.
Probably 11. The people that came to get the magazines were 2 girls that were on like 2 grades
Above you?
above me. So, bigger girls, from a different grade. They're already more developed. They're more
Yeah.
of a woman at that age. So these girls come, and I'm over here. I got the crumpled up magazines pages in my pocket, and they're just. I'm over here at the peak of my horniness, and two girls come, and they grabbed the magazine and they didn't leave. They just started watching it right there in front of me. So I'm going 1,000 miles per hour in my head. I'm like, yo, I'm watching two girls browse through like Porter magazine over here. It's like a dream come true for a boy that age.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. Everybody has their opinions as to what's too early or whatever. For me, that was great. So yeah, and then when I was hurrying up to like just grab 2 pages because they were coming to get the thing, I didn't look at what I was ripping. I just ripped 2 pages. I was like, this is gonna be good enough. And when I get home, there was one page that actually had a couple pictures that were pretty good, and then the other page was just advertisement. You know how you flip through a magazine here, and a lot of, especially back then, you'll have like pages that was just advertising. It could be like hotlines,
a cologne or something.
So there was a couple. So I was like, damn, I got 2 pages, but only one of them is kind of good because the other one it used a bunch of numbers, again advertisement, but it was also for hotlines and stuff like that. So it had little pictures like this all over the place. So I was like, hold on, I can make this work. It's gonna be enough. So I did ended up getting the 2 pages. So yeah, that was a struggle. And then I came over. There's magazines everywhere.
Yeah, it's accessible.
But even back then, it was still a little bit of a struggle. Because you remember, you would go into a website and then you would get the pop-ups come out.
Yeah.
It would be like sex, whatever.
And you had to pay.
For the website.
Everything. Yeah.
Well,
nowadays
there were some
all free.
There were some websites that were free, but as soon as you got in there, you'll get pop-ups and something will install on your on the bar on the top.
Yeah, they were.
You ever seen remoted into a computer of a customer, and you look at the browser and it's just a million thumbnails on the top. You know how back in the day Yahoo would install like a little flashing bar and whatever, and then everybody had their own version of it, right? So you would just go in and it would just be the browser would be halfway through, and it was just links like that on the fucking bar. I just slapped the shit out of them. Why you have every time I go into my wife's computer, the laptop, she got Google Chrome open, 2 separate not tabs, but 2 separate windows.
Yeah.
And each window has at least 50 tabs open.
Yeah, I don't operate like that.
How do you find anything?
Yeah, I don't operate.
You know what
like
happens?
That.
She doesn't find it in that 50, so she had a 51. and it keeps growing like that, and then you're really not gonna see shit. But it slows down your computer too.
Yeah, it does. All those pages, especially Google Chrome, consume resources
a lot. Chrome is famous for that.
Yep, they are a resource hog.
Back in the day, the main one was Internet Explorer. That was the OG.
It was Netscape.
No, man. No.
Back in the day, Netscape. I got to get my grandfather's Apple computer. The old with the CRT screen. I got it in the garage.
I never had one of those.
No, they're like one of the originals.
When I came, it was already Windows 95. Because it used to take a long time for Windows versions to come out.
Yeah.
So it was 95. Big old blocky. Then 98 was pretty stable.
XP
good.
is my favorite.
Nah.
XP.
98, I think it was mine. Or maybe that's the first one that I learned how to use, so I kind of was like fond of it.
XP was my favorite.
Yeah. Do you know they don't? I think they don't. They teach you how to write in school.
Write or type?
Like type. Yeah, type.
Yeah.
They will put
I took a typing class.
The paper over your hand so you wouldn't see. Because each finger has a letter that you're supposed to use.
Yeah. No.
That's the correct way to type. Like, let's say these 2 fingers each has.
I know how to. I was trained how to type.
Well, no, because I was telling my son the other day, they're like, typing. We don't do that.
Because they grow up with it. That's why.
Right. So they just learn it because they've been around it from as far as they could remember.
Yeah. I mean, but I actually took a class in high school when I was in Italy on typing.
Yeah.
And they would teach you, okay, this is the home key. And then you would go A, or whatever.
And they have little games that you could play on the computer.
What's funny, I can't tell you which key is where, but I know like
as soon as I touch the keyboard, I'm good.
That's so crazy. I can't tell you like I kind of know it. It's like QWETRY, something like that. But I can't tell you. The row, and I just
Yeah, I know it. I
Just
know where
do
is.
it, yeah.
I guess it's the same. I mean, if you learn, just not everybody. I don't think you barely see anyone like typing with their finger like one at a time like that. Like old
no.
people.
Those people are like dead.
Damn. So if you see anyone like that,
They're on the way out.
yeah. But yeah, I was actually a kind of fun class.
Yeah,
I had
it
a
was.
black girl that was she was kind of in love with me.
Yeah. La Negra.
She was. The fuck is that coyote?
Coyotes. Yeah.
Hey yo,
Our neighbor.
William Knife it.
Our neighbor.
Uh-huh.
She had a cat or a dog. It got.
He got
scooped up.
taken out.
It got killed by the coyotes out here.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't take Zeus, man.
Zeus is gone. Aries. If there's two of them.
Nah.
He's
Aries, unless he's a bitch, he can fuck him up.
Well,
Hey, he in the
you
spectrum.
tend to call
he
him
in the
that.
spectrum too.
Hey, that's why Zeus bit your wife.
Yeah.
They were like,
Little
sir,
Perry Yoda looking motherfucker.
pervert.
Yeah.
All right. So what's another story?
Let's
What's
see.
another story? Let's tell another story and then we'll wrap this up.
So we're talking about the porn magazine in Cuba. How long have we been recording?
41 minutes
Whatever.
and
fool.
30 seconds.
So, the North Korean that were in Russia, remember we were talking about that? They were beating their meat. They got, North Korea, they're pretty strict with the internet. And stuff like that.
yeah.
So they had never seen porn in their lives. And then they get to Russia, and they get a little comfortable. Probably get a little iPhone or whatever.
Not because you're in another country.
Yo, hey, these people were beating their meats like nonstop. I mean, imagine that.
Not fighting the war.
There you go. It's the same story. It's like me coming from Cuba and just having all this porn. I went crazy. Nobody could find me for months. That was a quick thing. And then it says, come home to an animal at, was it 1 p?
Yeah, our cat died. I think I was going to talk about that probably.
Oh.
The cat died because we left your house. And then, I ended up going like
Rest
to
in
the
peace,
room.
Tati.
Yep. I ended up going to the room. And so Sophia was sitting on the couch. Daniela was sitting in the chair. And they're talking about something.
Yeah.
And then Sophia gets up to let the dogs outside. And Daniela is like, Tati,
Oh, yeah, I remember the video.
Tati,
She's like, Tati.
Tati. She's not moving at all. And then she's like, she calls for me, babe. And I come out. I'm like, what? And they're just looking.
Hey,
At the
Dad,
couch.
Hey, Dad, come over here.
Yeah.
Deal with this.
And then I come around and I'm like, oh God.
She's dead. You knew right away?
Yeah. I mean, like, why else? Because, just naturally, like your wife would have
if
touched
she's
her.
Not dead,
and-
it would be like really.
yeah. So I like touched on her paw and the whole body moves. She's stiff as a rock. And you can see there's a stain. There was a stain on the couch where you can see she relieved herself.
She peed.
Well,
gotta
she
say
didn't
relieved?
necessarily pee, but her muscles relaxed.
Oh, okay.
And then there you go. You pee yourself and shit yourself. But thank God she didn't shit. It was just pee. It was a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you
And
had to deal with it.
I had to deal with it. I'm like, what do I do? And so, this is why. I was like, well, Roger put his dead pet in the refrigerator.
Hold on.
Which is still there, by the way. You'll explain.
Okay.
And so I was like, I'll just put it in a trash bag and put her in there.
Hey, right next to the chicken.
Right next to the chicken. Hey, what we going to have tonight? Hold on. Move, Tati.
Damn. Hey, you put her in the fucking freezer, man? Like
Hey,
she was a piece of fish?
Where's your son's dead pet?
So
Still in there.
We do have a pet in our fridge. In the
They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs.
By the way, these are fridges that are on the garage, not the main fridge.
Yeah.
This is like a second one. So yeah, we do have a pet in the refrigerator that is on the garage, but it is a scorpion.
Yeah, it's a scorpion.
It's in a little plastic container like this. One of those, Tupperware.
Let's make a lollipop out of it.
Nah, man, Muffin. Hey, my man, Muffin. So we're gonna put him inside
Epoxy?
some epoxy and like make like a block so you can see him. Hey, he's always with us.
Hey, we put him in some dice.
This is the kind of shit my wife does.
Shoot him up.
My kid comes up to her, Mama, I want a scorpion. She's like, yeah, let's do it. This is a good idea. It's always, we had a bearded dragon,
Yeah.
And I mean that one was kind of cute because you could carry it.
Yeah, we'll let you pet them.
It's kind of weird because you think that it's more spiky, but it's not. Like the spikes they don't go in your skin.
You know
So-
they. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, and then now we have a fucking tortoise that is gonna outlive us all. So interesting choice in fucking pets. So, but the difference is I have a frozen scorpion in my fridge. They had a frozen whole ass cat.
That is now in ashes. Rest in peace, Tati. Meow 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 meow. I want
She's up
chicken.
there.
I want liver. Meow mix, please deliver. Remember that?
The fuck, man.
You don't know that?
Yo,
You don't know that jingle?
what kind of gay shit is that,
Meow
man?
mix.
I know meow mix. I mean, after a while, I guess I deduce.
I deuce.
Deduce.
The deuce.
Yeah.
What's that?
What a detective does.
He
They
deuce.
deduce what happened in the crime scene. It's a word. Look it up.
Okay, dues
Hey,
paid.
culture yourself, man. We're gonna end it up already. That's it.
You ready?
There's nothing else to talk about. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Well, fuck you.
Anyways, so I honestly, I don't know if we're gonna do one next week because he's flaky like that.
Wow.
But
Yeah, we'll do one next week.
yeah. Well,
can-
right before because then
We
no
got the
more.
party next week. Next
Hey.
Friday.
We can do it
Friday. Let's do it Friday.
before the party,
After?
after the party. Hey, we can do it after the party.
Yeah.
We'll be wasted though,
Perfect.
so we can talk shit.
Yeah. About the party.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Good.
let's do it then.
So we're gonna leave you with this one. Hold on. And we'll see you on the next one, I guess.
See ya!